What's up, everybody? Welcome back to this channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some road to the show. Apparently I have a frog in my throat. We're still on the road here. We're hitting San Diego since we're out and about. And it's a 3-game series here. My OPS has dropped to 1241 on the season. And here we go. Top of the first. No score. Runner on second. One away. I'm standing in. Hitting 384 on the season. Joe Boyle on the bump for the Swingin' Friars today. He hits 100 on the four-seamer, 90 on the slider, 95 on his cutter. First pitch from him. Low, and it gets away from the catcher. Runner is going to advance to third on the wild pitch. And just like that, runner on third and one away. And a 1-0 count for me. Yeah, we don't need to replay that. So, yeah, let's see what the second pitch of this at-bat gets us. Hopefully not another curveball in the dirt. No, instead he buckles my belt for me with a slider. 2-0 the count. Come on, big fella, in the zone for me if you could here. Third pitch of the at-bat now from Boyle. Inside again with a slider. 3-0 the count. I don't think I'm going to have anything worth trying to swing at here. Oh, it was, unfortunately. It goes foul down the right field line and out of play. So I have a 3-1 count after finally getting a pitch in the zone. Let's see what the 3-1 pitch from Boyle gets us. Ooh, slider on the outside corner. I was way out in front of that one. It goes foul down the third base side. And I now have a full count. Come on, big fella. Payoff pitch on the way here. Up and away with the four-seamer. It's first base for free. We'll take it, and we have runners on the corners with only one out here in the top of the first. Still top of the first. I'm back at the plate again. It's a 6-0 lead for the Cardinals. Bases are loaded, 2 outs. I drew a walk. Wow. Aldo Blanco on the mound for the Padres already in the first. He hits 92 on the sinker, 95 on the two-seamer. And that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Crack, no doubt dinger. Off the Western Metal Supply Company building. Off the top of it even. That's a 10-0 lead for the Cardinals in the first inning after that first pitch grand slam. 14th homer on the year for me, a 449-footer. And boy, oh boy, the route is on. Wow. No green line there. Do we get a green line in another camera angle? Come on, game. Still no green lines for me, although that was a huge homer. That would have gone through the window in the Western Metal Supply building in the top balcony. Bottom of the third now. It's a 10-0 ball game, so the Padres finally got it together. Yendry Rojas at the plate for them. He's hitting .299 on the season. He's got an 0-2 count. The base is empty and nobody out. Clyde Slade is going to kick and deal here. It's a fly ball into shallow center. We'll get there to make the play, though. One away in the bottom of the third. Yeah, pitching last series. That's probably starting pitching. 18.1 innings pitched. Top of the fourth, it's a 10-2 lead for the Cardinals. Aldo Blanco on the mound for the Padres. He hits, he's on there for the second time that I've seen him today. Nobody out, nobody on. First pitch. Cracked up the middle. Just like that. I got a homer. I got a single. And I've got a walk. So all I gotta have is the strikeout, and I could have a Ginger special. I'm trying to avoid the strikeout here. I really am. Top of the fifth, 11-3 lead for the Cardinals. I'm standing in 2 for 2 on the day. 3 runs scored already. Runner on first, 2 away. Anthony Solometo on the mound for the Padres. He's a lefty with a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Just off the outside corner with that four-seamer. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Solometo. Come on, big guy. Runners on the move. I take the strike. And second base is stolen successfully. So I have a runner on second now at 2 outs. And a 1-1 count. All right. Third pitch of the at-bat now from Solometo. Come on, big guy. You can do this here. There's one cranked foul down the third base side. 1-2 the count for me in a hurry. And I would hate that this would turn into a strikeout. It would be a Ginger special, but I don't know if I want the strikeout. No, it's popped up instead. Third baseman's going to make the play on the infield grass. And it's a P5 to retire the side. Halfway through the game here in San Diego, Cardinals are way out in front by a score of 11-3. All right, dynamic challenge time for me here. Top of the 7th. It's a 14-5 ball game. And Trey Nelson is now on the mound for the Padres. Let's see. Double or nothing dynamic challenge? Sure thing, you betcha. Like I said, 2 outs, nobody on. Nelson's on the bump. He hits 95 on his four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the left-hander. We foul away a four-seamer at the top of the zone on the outside corner. 0-1 the count. I'm hitting 436 against righties and 2-something against lefties? That is the exact opposite of last season. What the heck? 0-1 pitch from Nelson. And it's popped up again. Oh, second baseman going to make the play on the infield dirt. And there's my second pop out in a row, this time a P4. Well, that sends us to the 7th inning stretch, and we're going to move on to the top of the 9th. 15-5 is the score. Runner on first, 2 away. Trey Nelson on the bump still. Let's see what I can do against him this time around. Hopefully not pop out for the 3rd time in a row. Well, we're going to take ball 1 to start this one. Up and in a little bit with the four-seamer. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Nelson. Up and in again with a four-seamer. It's a 2-0 count. He's getting a little closer to playing me some sweet chin music here, and I'm not exactly a fan of that. 2-0 pitch from him. Cranked right to the shortstop. Oh, there's an L6 on the old line score. And yeah, after that grand slam, I can't do anything good at the plate. Oh well, Cardinals are still going to win the game. 15-5 is going to be the final score there as we put the boots to the Padres. And both starting pitchers end up with a 3-2 record after this one, with Christian Mena getting the save. He must have been on the mound for like 3.5 innings easy. So, yeah. 2 for 5 day at the plate. Still not bad. 384 batting average is only good for 4th in the National League. What the heck? Well, we'll move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Oh, we start game number 2 with a boss battle challenge. Who's this long-haired guy on the mound? It's Hagen Smith. 2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the 1st, and I just want to get on base. Smith is a lefty with a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 94 on his two-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Inside with the four-seamer. It's a 1-0 count. Okie dokie. Come on, big fella. In the zone for me if you could. Second pitch from him. Up and away with a four-seamer there, and it's a 2-0 count. Come on, big fella. Don't be afraid of the zone. There's one cranking to deep center field. Center fielder running back towards the track. He will make the play. Easy can of corn for him. And that retires the side. Moving on to the bottom of the 1st here in San Diego, there is goose eggs everywhere. All right, bottom of the 2nd, 1-0 lead for the Cardinals. Antonio Anderson at the plate for the Padres. He's hitting .237 on the season, and he's got a 1-1 count against Ryan Nelson. Wind up, and the pitch from Nelson. A shot into right center field. Can we run it down? Sure thing, you betcha. 1 away here in the bottom of the 2nd. Moving on, top of the 3rd. I'm back at the plate again. 0 for 1 on the day. 2 for 6 on the series now. 2 outs, nobody on. Hagen Smith still on the bump. First pitch from him this time around. There's one in the left center field. Unfortunately, that's got a little too much air under it, I think. Yeah, left fielder makes the play in the alley. And that ends the top of the 3rd. A couple of flyouts for me. And that's how game number 2 is going so far. Bottom of the 3rd, runner on first, nobody out. 2-2 the count for Wes Michael. He's hitting .278. Oh, there's the hiccup. He's hitting .278 on the season for the Padres. Let's see what Ryan Nelson can do here. It's his 35th pitch of the game. The shot up the middle. That's a base hit from Michael. We're throwing to 3rd. Oh, that's an easy one there. Out going for the extra 90 feet. We will take that. Michael gets the single, but there's still one out now. Top of the sixth, 1-0 ball game still. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. Hagen Smith still on the mound. Only his 60th pitch of the game is going to start this at bat. There's one out, nobody on here in the sixth. And we swing at a splitter well below the knees. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at bat from Smith. We crank one foul down the left field side. Bounces off the netting, and I've got an 0-2 count in a hurry. The 2-strike pitch from Smith. A little low with that 4-seamer on the outside corner, and it's a 1-2 count after I finally lay off one outside the zone. Fourth pitch of the at-bat is well inside with a slider. 2-2 the count. I'll be darned. Maybe I can work a count. Who knew? The 2-2 pitch. And we foul away a splitter just above the knees on the inner third. It's still a 2-2 count as we're looking at pitch number 6 of this at-bat. Dribble down the third base line. Third baseman gets a glove on it. He throws across the diamond. Makes the play with ease. Made that one look easy. So it's a 5-3 put out for me. That's out number 2 here in the top of the sixth. Bottom half of the inning, Trey Lipscomb at the plate for the Padres. He's 0 for 2 on the day, only hitting 200. Then again, he's only had 10 at-bats. So, yeah, it's a very small sample size there. 1-2 the count for him against Ryan Nelson. Bases are empty with one away here. There's a fly ball into left center field. He's now going to be 2 for 11. And that's the second out in the bottom of the sixth. Oh, top of the ninth here. Did I see that right? Yes, and we are tied at 2 runs apiece. I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day. Burt Chadwick on the bump for San Diego now. And I want to get on base. Chadwick's a right-hander with a, 97 mile an hour 4-seamer. And that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And we dribble one into right field. Can of corn, can of corn. And that's the first out in the top of the ninth. Dynamic challenge. This game's going long. It's top of the 11th. Runner on second, one out. I'm standing in 0 for 4 on the day. We're still tied at 2. I want to drive in the go-ahead run. Duh. The RBIs are always nice. And they hand me the intentional walk. Dude, you guys have been kicking my butt outside of the first 3 at-bats I had in game number 1. Come on now. We'll sim to the end of the game. Cardinals are still going to take the win. 3-2 the final score there. And Johnny Ochoa gets the win out of the bullpen. Abner Uribe gets the save. I'll be darned. I went 0 for 4 on the day with a walk. And 2 for 9 on the series now. We're moving on to game number 3. See if we can complete the sweep on the road. And then we're going to be heading back home to start the live stream in tomorrow's episode. OPS down to 12-17 after that 0 for yesterday. Day game action here in San Diego. Thomas Harrington on the mound. Cards up 1-0 already. One out, nobody on. Harrington hits 95 on the 4-seamer, 92 on his 2-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Just outside with the changeup. It's a 1-0 count. Padres down to 9-18 on the season. Oof, that's rough. 1-0 pitch from Harrington. Low and a little bit away with the 4-seamer. 2-0 the count. Third pitch of the at-bat. Will I get something to swing at here? Yes, sir. And we send it out to deep right field. Right fielder's running back towards the track, towards the wall. He makes the play on the warning track. Just missed the home run there. If I would have pushed that a little closer to the pole, I might have had it. Bottom of the first, 1-0 ball game still. One out, nobody on for Trey Lipscomb. He's hitting .231 on the season now. Mitch Keller's on the mound for the Cardinals. He's throwing a 2-1 pitch. Let's see what we get. It's a deep fly ball into center field. We're going to be playing that on the rebound. Yes, sir. We'll throw in from the warning track. That's a good one. But Lipscomb has got himself a double with one out here in the bottom of the first. Yeah. Come on. Top of the third, Cardinals up 2-0. Nobody out, nobody on. Harrington still on the bump. First pitch of the at-bat. And we foul away a slider that was just above the knees down the center of the plate. It's an 0-1 count. Man, I'm creeping on 1,500 hits in my career already. Holy mackerel. Second pitch of the at-bat. Cranked into left field. Not going to be a base hit. It's right at the left fielder. Call that one an L7 because, man, there is no chance of a base hit there. Brendan Donovan out there to make the play for the Padres. Dynamic challenge time in the top of the fourth. I'm back at the plate again. Cardinals up 2-0. Runners on first and second. 2 away. Anthony Solometo now on the mound. They're into the bullpen early again. I'm going to go for the RBI here because, I like those things. Solometo still hits 95 on his four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And we foul away a four-seamer just off the outside corner. I'm swinging at everything here, and it's an 0-1 count. I am hitting .448 with runners in scoring position on this season. Second pitch from Solometo. Come on, big guy. Wow, we watch a four-seamer in the top of the zone on the inner third. 0-2 the count. Come on, bud. Don't be shy. Give me something worth swinging the bat at. Come on. There you go. Dribbler up the middle. Shortstop will get a glove on that. Glove flip to second. They make the play, and that retires the side. Another dynamic challenge time for me here in the top of the seventh. Still a 2-0 ball game. I'm still rocking the over on today's game. Nobody out, nobody on. I need to get on base. Aldo Blanco on the mound for the Padres. He hits 92 on the sinker, 95 on the two-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Just a bit outside with the changeup. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat. There's one ripped into center field. Is that going to get down for a hit? It will. That will two-hop the wall. I will have a stand-up double to lead off the top of the seventh. Finally breaking my 0-for streak. I haven't had a base hit since, my third at-bat in the first game? That grand slam. Bottom of the seventh. 2-1 the score. Runner on second. Nobody out. Malcolm Moore at the plate for the Padres. He's 2 for 11 on the series. One of those 2 hits being a homer. Let's see what he can do with the 0-1 pitch from Chris Bubich. I'd like to see a fly him out, throw him out double play here. No, that's a line drive up the middle. That'll get down for a hit. We're going to throw to the plate. Throw is on the money. And in time. You are out by a mile, good sir. It's a single for Moore, but we gun the man down at home to preserve the 1-run lead. All right, dynamic challenge time again. Top of the ninth, runner on second, nobody out. 3-1 lead for the Cardinals now. Matt Swanson on the mound for the Padres. I want the ribby. That's the way I like to roll. Swanson's a right-hander. He hits 94 on his sinker, 91 on the cutter. First pitch from him. Way inside with that slider. 1-0 the count. That's an easy take. Second pitch of the at-bat. Come on, big guy. We send one out to right field. Right fielder's running back. He'll be able to make the play. Runner from second's going to tag in advance. So it is a productive first out here in the top of the ninth. A little bit closer to that insurance run. We don't get it, though. And we will sim to the end of the game here. Cardinals are going to take the win and complete the sweep. 3-1 the final score. Abner Uribe up to 11 saves on the season. Mitch Keller still perfect. He's 4-0 on the year. So, not a spectacular series for me. 1 for 5 on the day, 3 for 14 on the series. That is kind of ugly. But Cardinals keep winning. We're 22-7 on the year. I'm okay with that. But that's going to be the end of the series. Therefore, it is the end of the episode. For those of you still hanging out with me. Oh, there's a stupid yawn. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. We will see you in the next one.